Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for February 8th. In 1836, this is likely the day that Davy Crockett rode into the Alamo with 12 others, bringing the number of defenders to about 150 men. He was greeted by Colonel James Bowie at a nearby graveyard. In 1860, the Texas legislature formed Greer County, with boundaries beginning at the confluence of the Red River and the Prairie Dog Town River, then running up the Red River, passing the mouth of the South Fork, or Elm Fork, and then following the main or North Red River to its intersection with the 23rd degree of west longitude, 100th meridian. Thence following that river to the place of its beginning. So there you go. There's a technical description of the county. 30 years later, litigation would decide the fate of this area, transferring part of it to the new state of Oklahoma. In 1876, Cherokee Bill Crawford Goldsby was born in Fort Concho to parents of mixed blood, white, black, and Sioux or Cherokee. He rode with both Henry Starr and Billy the Kid and later had his own gang. It is believed that he killed as many as 13 people, including a guard, during an attempted prison escape. At his trial, Judge Isaac Parker characterized him as, quote, a bloodthirsty mad dog who killed for the love of killing, end quote, and as the most vicious of all the outlaws in Oklahoma Territory. Cherokee Bill was hanged in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and his last word being, quote, I came here to die, not to make a speech. That's a good one. In 1894, film director King W. Vidor was born in Galveston. His first work was an amateur movie based on the 1900 Galveston hurricane, which he endured as a youth. His career extended from silent movies to Hollywood's golden age. Many of his films championed the poor and exposed racism, a classic being Duel in the Sun in 1946. He died in 1982, leaving a wealth of films noted for realism, social commentary, and psychological complexities. In 1924, this day, the first executions by the electric chair were performed at Huntsville using Old Sparky. 5 persons were executed, the first being Charles Reynolds of Red River County, convicted of murder for cutting a man's throat. In total, 361 people were executed using Old Sparky before executions in Texas by electric chair were terminated in 1964. The last person so executed was Joseph Johnson of Harris County on July 30th, 1964. Before 1924, executions were by hanging, administered at the county level. Execution by lethal injection began in 1982. In 1933, temperatures dropped to 23 degrees below zero at Seminole in Gaines County. This tied Tulia in Swisher County for the lowest ever temperature in Texas, which was recorded on February 12, 1899. Wow, 23 degrees below zero. That is nuts. In 2007, Texas A&M basketball coach Shelby Metcalf passed away. Metcalf was an All-American at Texas A&M Commerce NAIA National Championship team in 1955. In 27 seasons as head coach, his Aggies had 20 or more wins 6 times, won 6 Southwest Conference championships, and played in 5 NCAA tournaments. He holds 4 major coaching records in the Southwest Conference for most seasons, games, victories, and conference victories. Metcalf is a member of the Texas Sports Hall of Fame. All right, my friend, that was your Texas History Roundup for February 8th. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow on the next one. All right, you take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.